not as frequently done as it is in some pockets in the country. So that is why I wanted to attend this event. I know most of the people who will be attending are children, but really looking forward to listen to you, Kathleen.
Great.
All the best.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
So
you
nice.
for very nice and looking forward.
Yes. Hopefully, when we can travel again someday, you can come
Oh,
to the United States or I can come to India.
really fingers crossed.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Satpathy.
You're
Now,
welcome.
now I request other participants to interact, because this is an opportunity. You can't get this at other times. Arini Jena, would you interact? Acha, Josna madam, would you interact?
Hello.
Children, don't feel shy at all. You expose yourself. This is a rare
Good
opportunity to
evening,
meet a
ma'am.
counterpart.
Good evening. Hi, what is your name?
Ma'am, my name is Sankalp.
One more time.
Sankalp.
Sankalp. Hello, Sankalp. I'm Kathleen.
Oh, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, I am fine.
Good. Have you done origami before?
Yes, I have done
Good. What else do you like to do?
drawing and music keyboard.
Oh, wonderful. Do you play an instrument?
Yes,
What do you play?
keyboard.
Oh, wonderful. Great. And what grade are you in, or how old are you?
Can you repeat?
How old are you?
Oh, I am 12 years old.
12. Okay. Great. Thank you for coming. I hope you like the origami.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do you want to ask me any questions?
Yes, what to do today with?
What are we going to do today?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. First, we're going to make a star.
Okay.
And hope we have more time, and then we'll make a surprise.
Okay.
This star is, I will tell everyone when we start officially, but this star you cannot find anywhere on in a book or anything. This is created by a Brazilian woman recently. Her name's Lidiane Siqueiras, and I speak Spanish, so I can talk with her. She speaks Portuguese though, but we understand one another. And this is her creation. So it's new. She created it recently. And she calls it vice versa or vice versa star because it looks nice on both sides and different on both sides.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. What is your name?
Good evening, ma'am.
My name is Swastik
Good evening,
Banerjee.
ma'am.
Swastik?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kathleen. Nice to meet you.
Yes, miss.
Do you want to ask me something?
No, ma'am.
Okay. What grade are you in, or how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
14. Wonderful. Have you folded origami before?
No, this is the first time I'm doing it.
Yay! Thank you for coming. You have to tell me, report at the end. Tell me if you like it or not.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Please say yes.
Yes.
Okay. What do you like to do in your free time?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Who's talking?
Ma'am, I'm Ashita.
Ashita. Hello, Ashita. Nice to meet you. How
Ma'am,
old are you?
nice to meet you.
Repeat. Go ahead.
Ma'am, nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Are you all in the same region of India, or are you in a different places?
Ma'am, same region.
Same region. Okay, thank you for telling me.
Ma'am, did you ask me something?
Yes, I asked you what else you like to do, I think.
Yeah, I used to read books like about the science and space, and sometimes I plays games also.
Great. Okay, good. Very nice.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening.
How are you, madam?
I'm great. How are you?
Fine, madam. Fine. Okay, madam.
It's very cold here where I am.
Ma'am, where are you?
Same. Ma'am, same. Here is very cold.
Yeah? Like you do Celsius, right? How many degrees Celsius?
Ma'am, near 20 or 15.
20 or 15. Okay, I need to
Ma'am,
see.
where are you now?
I'm in St. Paul. Well, I live in St. Paul, Minnesota, but right now it's very close. I am at my mom's house and she lives in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. So how do I change this? Let's see. It's 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Need to change the Fahrenheit. I know there's a formula to do that. Let's see. Fahrenheit to Celsius. Here we go. 16. Okay, for me it's -8 Celsius.
I'm chilly cold.
Is that very cold? Does it ever get that cold in India?
Yes, in regions
Ma'am,
of
very cold.
Jammu, ma'am, Jammu Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh.
Ah. Is there places in India that have snow?
Yes.
Where you live or no?
We live in the peninsular area.
Okay. Nice. Who
Good evening,
else?
ma'am.
Go ahead. Oh, you said good evening? Good evening. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
And what is your name? Oh, I can see you. Hi. I couldn't see anyone else. Hello. What is your name?
Good evening, ma'am.
Can you tell me your name, please?
Yesterday it is written there.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am.
Nice to see you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Well, I'm hearing some kind of breaking up noise.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Avyukta.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Hi,
Good
how are you?
evening, ma'am.
It's morning for me.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Good.
Good evening, ma'am.
Did everyone have a nice holiday? Are you still celebrating?
Ma'am, I'm
Yes,
going
ma'am.
to celebrate holiday from tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Ah. What will you do tomorrow? You will celebrate tomorrow? How?
By visiting places
Oh,
and a
nice.
picnic also.
Oh, thank you for telling me. Good. Will you eat special?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, I'm Avyukta and I'm from class 5 and I live in the eastern region of India,
Oh,
Odisha.
nice. Uh-huh. Oh, great.
And
And do you like origami? Have you done origami before?
Yes, I have done origami before, and in my free time, I like doing small little origami boats
Oh, small. Why small?
because they are cute, and my mother allows me to keep those small little boats.
Oh, yeah. Where do you keep them?
I have a small box, and I stored them in that box.
Oh, that's lovely. When I was young, I started folding origami and I kept them in lots of little boxes. That's nice. I thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully you will remember the star that I'm going to teach you today, and you will be folding many stars. And you can make it small too.
Ma'am, I have made
Oh,
origami dice.
You made origami dice?
Yes.
Yes, that's fun. That's tricky. It's a little complicated.
Ma'am, may I show you?
Yes, please. I see. Oh, nice. Red, right? Red
Yes.
and yellow. There it is. Oh, lovely. Do you use it to play games?
Yes.
Nice.
For decorate.
Okay, roll it one time and I'm gonna guess the number, okay?
Okay.
Don't let me see what it, don't let me see. Okay, I'm gonna say 5. What is
It
it?
came one.
1. Okay.
excuse me, ma'am. Can I show
Yes.
you my small little boat?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, here it is.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you,
Cute.
ma'am.
They're fun to make, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
How did you learn that?
My grandmother taught that to me.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. So how many boats would you say you have in your little box?
I think around 20 of them.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Thank you for sharing.
And I was also trying to make a paper fan origami, but it turned out to be a disaster.
Oh, no. Try again. You should try
Yeah.
again.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you show that disastrous item?
Actually, my mother told me to throw it away because it was really disastrous.
No,
Oh, that
actually,
bad?
you have to show that. If it is there, kindly show it to our guest,
Actually,
and
yes,
she will advise you how to modify that.
yes, I'm going to show a little bit of it because I still have saved a small amount of it.
Oh, good. Okay.
This was the
Oh,
disaster I
it's
made.
not a disaster.
I don't know, it's just not sticking to the center of it.
Maybe put some more glue. Is that what you use? Glue?
Yeah,
And then just hold one at a time and hold it. Hold just one until
okay,
it stays.
okay.
Can you show
Try
it again?
not to do
Yes.
all of them. It's not a disaster. You can save it. It's good. Very
Please show
nice.
it again. Please show it again.
Yes, sir.
I take a snap of that.
Not disaster, right? No.
Yeah, actually, it is encouraging. It is encouraging.
Very nice. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can I show a paper bag I made?
Yes, please show me.
Okay, ma'am, just wait for a minute. I'm bringing it.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, in the meantime, can I show my basket, colorful basket I made it?
Please, yes, I would love to see.
This one.
Nice. It's gorgeous. Wow. Is it paper?
Yes, I colored it.
It is
Wow.
lovely. It is lovely. Show it again on the screen.
It's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, I would like to have some of that paper. Is it a masu box?
What?
The style of or the model of origami, is it masu box?
Yes.
Yes, masu box. Lovely.
Thank you.
So
How many
pretty.
colors you have used there?
7, I think.
Oh, that's why ma'am has advised to have 8 colors marble paper.
Okay. 1 minute, I'm checking.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am, this one's the paper bag I made
Oh,
from
it is
even
a
stores.
paper
And by pulling this, it will lock.
bag. Oh my gosh. And it holds, what have you got? Pens and pencils?
Yes, ma'am, my sketch pens I have kept in it.
That is so creative.
Ma'am, I also have a photo frame to show you. I had made it out of paper. It's an
Okay.
origami. Ma'am, this was the photo frame.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am.
I love the colors. Wow.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, I checked that it is actually 8 colors. That basket.
the basket, 8 colors. Oh, okay, good. For the star, actually, you need 6.
Ma'am,
But then if we, hopefully we'll fold more and you can have 2 more colors. Yes?
can I ask from which region you
Repeat.
are? Yes, I do some you are.
Show something? Yes, you can show something.
What is it from which region you are?
I'm sorry, was it where I'm from? I don't understand the question. I'm sorry, the audio is a little scratchy for me. I'm sorry, I can't understand.
Ma'am, can I show another disaster which I have made?
Don't call it disaster. Yes, you can.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, I was trying to make a bird which was moving on a stick, but it moves, but it doesn't look real pretty.
It looks very pretty. How does it
Thank you,
move?
ma'am. It moves on this stick, and I have put glue on these 2 edges of paper, and there is a stump on top of the stick, and uh, I've attached the bird with 2 strips of paper to the stump which is on top of the stick, and thus it's able to move.
Oh, I love it. Why do you think it's a
Actually,
disaster? It's great.
because I was not able to make it properly.
You have to try, right? You always have to
Yeah.
try. You can't make something perfect the first time.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think it's great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for sharing.
What school you are reading?
Sir, me?
Yes.
Sir, St. Xavier's High School,
Acha, St. Xavier's location?
Satyanagar.
Acha, good. Did you participate in other programs conducted by Regional Science Center Bhubaneswar?
Yes, sir.
Acha. So friends, let us start the program in a manner that, it's a week-long program conducted by Regional Science Center and Orissa Vigyan Academy, Bhubaneswar. Two institutions have the same course of action and same thought process. So we decided to join together to conduct a week-long winter science festival for the students and the teachers all over India and abroad. Now, fortunately, uh, our project coordinator, Sri Saumen Ghosh, contacted experts from foreign land also, like Kathleen, and another person from Australia would be joining, I think 28th, 29th and 30th. Accordingly, we'll be giving also the links for all of you to join together all those programs in coming days. But today, this program, whatever you are now going to attend, is very interesting for children and those who are interested in the level of teachers, those who want to motivate the students. So now I request Miss Kathleen, I think, to go ahead with the program, and I request Mr. Shivashis Mishra to make Miss Kathleen, I think, would you be host, or for adding people there will be a problem? Miss Kathleen?
I'm sorry, one more time.
Yes, I request you to go ahead with the program. Now, officially you are to start it.
Okay, great. Can I show a couple things before I start the folding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
okay.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Yes,
So-
ma'am.
thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
I'm not sure how much you know about origami, but probably you know about a crane, right? A typical crane. But this is not all origami is. Origami is so much more now. It's really come to be many things. This is a crane with multiple wings. You can keep adding the wings. So this sounds really, really interesting.
Have you made it?
Yes. Yeah. It's none of these are my creation. You need to know that these are creations by other people. I'm not the creator. I'm the folder. And then they give me permission to teach. So this one has the extra. Oh, and this one is the slide, the wing slide. I forgot. So this one is by Akiko Yamanashi, and also a collaboration with Tomoko Fusei. So just want you to know that. And then also there are many different kinds of origami that are like receptacles or a kind of container. This one I put the color on the inside. This one I love. This little looks like a petal. This container. So many different containers. Here's another one. This one, actually these two are by Carmen Sprung, a German woman. This one opens in the back like this. Looks like it's, how is that a box, but opens in the back? This one is by Pasquale Dauria. He's an Italian man. And so then, let's see, oh, so many things. Then we go into the world of modulars. Modulars are many units put together, and then they become something. So this one is 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. And the unit is like nothing by itself. But then when you connect them, you'll see in the star we will fold today, then it can become something beautiful. So I like modular origami. This is flat modular origami. This is not flat origami, modular origami. This is also many pieces. Anyone want to take a guess how many pieces of paper is this one?
4.
4.
Four.
More than 4. More than, it's almost always an even number. It's kind of a cube. Can you tell us kind of a cube?
6.
6.
6, but more colors. More than 6, but still a cube.
I'm 12.
8.
Yes, 12.
12.
12.
Yes, 12. So here can you see the pieces come together here? So there's 3. Very good. Yes, nice. Let's see. Oh, so many things to show you. Then there's very representational origami, where it looks like things that we know.
Dog.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, is this a representative origami?
Yes, it is. Representational. Yes, it is. This is.
Is it a dog?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I want to
Ma'am,
show you
this
something.
too?
Go ahead.
Ma'am, this too is a representational origami?
Is the bird?
It's an elephant.
Elephant, of course. Yes. Very nice. Was someone else speaking? No? Okay. I'll just show a couple more. I just love to show different things. Look, a mermaid. Ah. Almost everything can be made in origami. It's just amazing. No cuts, no glue, almost all one piece of paper. It still blows my mind. I love it. I have loved origami since I was in 4th grade. And 6 years ago, I made it my career. This is what I do. I teach origami. So it's just been a wonderful ride, a wonderful life that I've had. Before this, I taught Spanish. So it was easy to switch from teaching Spanish to teaching origami. But origami's been in my heart for a very long time. Okay, 2 more things I want to show you. This is called Fireworks, and it's by Yami Yamauchi. It just keeps going and going. Does it look like fireworks in the sky?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice. How many pieces of paper do you think?
Ma'am, 4 or 5.
Ma'am, I
I'm
think
18. 4.
Ma'am, 18.
Ma'am, 18.
Oh, really? Wow. When I
Ma'am,
first
18.
saw this, I thought 100, 90. No, it's 12. It's 12. You make like a big long strip and all the pieces connect together, and then you loop it around to connect. It's a little difficult to connect, but the pieces are very easy to put together. And then I have a huge box of things here.
Ma'am, I had a doubt about what kind of origami this is.
Oh,
Ma'am,
what
can
kind
I
of?
show it?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
This one.
Does it have any folds?
Yes, it does, but it's right now it's a little deformed, but it is supposed to be a circular snake. Like this, something like this. Something like
Oh,
this.
I don't like snakes. Oh. It could be just paper craft. Might not be origami. It could be paper craft. If it needs many folds to be called origami, or if it's like, you know,
Can I show my craft?
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, it is a star.
Oh, yes, nice. A ninja star. Lovely. Good job. That's very
Thank you,
clean.
ma'am.
Nice. Very nice.
Can I show my craft?
Ma'am, this is a paper flower I've made.
Wow, you have a lot of things you've made.
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice. Great.
Ma'am, because I learned to make origami when I was 3 years old.
Oh, that's wonderful. You were younger than I was.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to show you one more thing, because not only is origami fun like this and very interesting and good for your mind and your hands, and you learn mathematics, but origami is also helping us in our lives. Did you know this? There are things like this the principles of origami are being used in the world of science and medicine. Have you heard about these things? Like they're making better airbags in a car because they learn to fold using type of origami. It's not paper, they're not making it paper, but they're using the idea of origami so they can better fold things, or even things that go into space. Things that go into space, they can fold it smaller so it can fit in the rocket ship. And then when it gets into space, it can expand to do its job. Solar arrays, they're called. So many, many ways origami is improving our lives. Yes, go ahead.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What is
Yes.
that you showed now?
Yes, we can fold now, yes. Okay, let's get started. So we need to start with 6 pieces of paper. We are going to make this star. It's called vice versa or vice versa because it looks different on each side, but still very lovely. And it's by a friend of mine from Brazil, Lidiane Siqueiras. And so choose your 5 papers. They could be all the same color or whatever. And I'm going to switch my camera so you can see. In my camera. Okay.
How will you switch?
Okay. See my hands okay? All right. I need to see my phone. Not good. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2,
Paper we need.
3, 4. We need 5, 6 pieces of paper.
What's the breadth and the width?
One more time.
What's the length and the breadth?
I don't understand.
Ma'am, what's the dimension of the that paper?
Oh, the dimension. Great question. This one is made from 6 by 6 inches.
देखो तांको टेबल ऊपर केमती गोटे माने कैमरा सेटिंग कर देन गोटे स्टैंड कैमरा यारी भलिया ता जोगो से टेबल टॉप रे एक्टिविटीज
I think 15 centimeters is 6 by 6. Is that right? And then this one is made by 3. It can be made from any size as long as the squares are all the same size. If they're not the same size, they won't fit together. The pieces won't fit together. So I'll just show you how it's put together.
Ma'am, you're not visible.
So this is what we're going to make. 6 of these, and then I'll show you together. Okay? So
Yes.
here we go.
Ma'am, is this modular origami?
Yes, it is. Very good. It's a modular star. Yes. Okay. So if you have paper that has 2 colors, you are going to start with the white side up, or the color that you want it to be in the end. The color you want facing the leaf. Is that a question? No? Okay. And we're going to bring the bottom point to the top. You orient your paper like a diamond, bottom to the top. Make a nice triangle and always fold very well. Crisp creases. Always fold well. And then we're going to unfold and rotate. And now that piece should be going vertically. I'm going to mark mine. You do not have to mark yours, but I just want you to see. That's the crease we made. And now we're going to see our diamond again. The lower edges of our diamond, we're going to bring them in to meet the center line. Make a point at the bottom. The lower edge goes in to meet the center.
Rishit, ghosh, please mute.
Repeat that, please. I'll repeat. And then same over here on the left. So bring the lower edge in to meet the center line, vertical, and it will be a point at the bottom. Now there are terms in origami, and this is called a kite fold. Does it look like a kite?
Yes, ma'am, it's looking like that.
Yeah. So if you knew the terms in origami, I could say, we'd start and I'd say, make a kite fold. And you would know this. So it's very interesting. So kite fold. Anyone want me to repeat this first step? We will be repeating 6 times, okay? So we go here. Then we're going to flip it over and rotate so that the wide part is at the bottom. Okay, now we're going to lift up the right side and you will leave this 90-degree angle, leave this on the table. And this corner sits this side.
Ma'am, can you do it again?
I think someone might need to mute, so it's not so
Ma'am,
loud.
please tell the other children to mute.
Ma'am, from that step, from that step.
From this step, okay. So the wide
Ma'am,
part,
please tell someone is shouting. Please tell him to mute.
yeah, maybe everyone should mute. Okay, so the lower right side, you're going to pick up and you want this corner to go along this line and you're going to make, this is a pivot. So the paper is right here. And now when this hits, fold, this will be a 90-degree angle. Then I can hold it and then I'm going to crease. So make sure that it's tight right here.
Happy New Year.
And then this hits on the fold. Because there's many places you could put this. You could put this here, but then it's not tight on the corner. So 2 things have to happen. 1 and 2. Is that clear? So then you get this nice line and crease very well. Okay, unfold. Then we're going to go back to the kite. See the kite again. Then we're going to open the right side. And now you see this diagonal crease. And we're going to drag the left side, the left flap, drag it over to meet this crease. So the bottom comes over a little bit. I will write on mine. So this comes across the middle line and dragged over like this. Okay, so all the way it matches up, even to the bottom. I like that step, it's kind of fun. Do you notice also the middle crease here? This lines up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, great. Then close up the side. Now there's an overlapping. Close this up. Then flip it over again so that the wide part is at the bottom. And now here's the crease that we made from before. You want to refold the paper on that crease. This time, the point will be far away from the edge, but that's okay. We want to stay with the crease we made. Follow the crease you made. And one more step. Now we want to make a crease that connects this corner to this corner. Bring this down. This is not going to match up with this. No, not this. It's this corner.
Can you please tell Rishit ghosh to mute? I cannot hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please mute the Rishit ghosh and the
Yeah, someone needs to mute. Thank you.
and the sound is coming.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Mr. Shivashis, please.
Yes, sir.
Kindly request Rishit Ghosh to unmute, sorry, to mute himself.
Yeah.
Or you can make him mute.
Yes, sir, I did it.
Perfect. Okay, so the last step is to make a crease this corner to corner. So we take this part of the
Please
glass
mute Ghosh.
and make a point down here. Well, let me zoom in.
Ma'am, please mute Rishit ghosh.
Oops, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Wrong way. I want to zoom
And
in.
the sound is coming.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so right here we make a point, bisect the angle, and then also right here. Okay, so this will not match the bottom. That's okay. It doesn't matter. That's okay. But we make our crease here. Is that clear? And done. One unit done. Celebrate a little bit. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Kathleen. What's your name?
My name is Nihib.
Hey. Are you just joining us?
Nihib.
Okay, so if you made one piece, put it
What?
aside.
What is type of behavior?
Okay, now
Ma'am, it is not sticking down.
second piece.
Ma'am, the origami is opening.
It's opening.
Yes, ma'am.
Crease really, really well.
Okay, ma'am.
But I think it's opening.
Will you again made another?
Yes, now we're gonna make 5 more. Or if you got lost in this or you're just starting, I'm gonna start again, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, now here,
Ma'am, will we do 6 identical pieces like that?
yes, correct, correct. If you remember, you can go ahead of me. And then if you forget, then wait till I get to that part, okay? Now, here's another way that some people like to fold modulars because all pieces are the same. So you can do it with me if you want to. All the pieces need to be folded like this. So you can like an assembly line for yourself. So all get folded into a triangle. It's just an idea. It's one way to fold. That's the first step for all of them, and you can put them aside. Do 1 or 2 steps on all your pieces. And remember, orient like a diamond and fold into a triangle.
Ma'am, origami is a traditional Japanese art, isn't it?
It is, yes, it is. But you know what's
Yeah, it
interesting?
is.
Paper was first created in China.
China.
So
This was
probably the Chinese folded paper. You know, if they had paper, probably somehow they folded it. But it's credited to Japan as being the Japanese art of paper folding because the Japanese were the first to fold paper creatively. Do you understand the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Fold it creatively, yeah. Okay, so next, anyone remember the next step? We need to make.
Ma'am, kite. We'll need to make
Yes,
a kite.
yes. I was
We
going to
need
say
to
we
fold the
make a
lower parts to the baseline.
Yes, so this is the
The center
baseline,
line.
yep, vertical, and we bring the lower edges of the diamond, the lower edges in to meet the center vertical. Try to just meet the line, or it's better to be shy of the line, like stay back, It's better to do that than to overlap or go past the line. Try your best to go exactly to the line. Always take your time and go slow, and you can turn the paper
No,
so
I
it's
can't hear you.
comfortable. You can't hear me?
No, ma'am.
Oh, can everybody not hear me? Anybody hear me?
We can hear you.
No,
We
ma'am,
can
we are
hear you.
very, ma'am, you are very clear. क्या हुआ? Okay, I have seen. Bye.
Okay. I think that's another
Ma'am,
thing.
you are very clear.
Okay, great. Thank you. That's another thing I love about origami is even if we speak different languages, you could watch my hands, right? You can watch the paper. Origami is a language itself. I bet I could go through the rest and not speak, and you'll be able to make it. But I would like to speak to you.
I'm from Spain.
Yeah, yeah. Would you like me to teach in Spanish?
Ma'am, I don't know. Ma'am, I know Japanese, but.
You know Japanese?
Yes, ma'am, to write one script of it.
Konbanwa.
Ma'am, good evening. Yes, ma'am.
Why won't you speak in Japanese to me?
Ma'am, watashi wa sukoshi origami.
It's now.
Wow. Kathleen des. Kyoshi? Kyoshi des. No, what's Kyoshi? Is it teacher?
Ma'am, what do you want to say?
Oh, it's a nurse, right? I don't know. I know tiny, tiny, tiny bit of Japanese. Okay, back to the folding. So how is everyone doing with their kites? How many kites do you have?
Ma'am, one.
One kite?
Ma'am, 2 of them.
Okay. It's okay. It's hard to talk and fold, right? If you have more kites.
Can you say loudly? I can't hear.
Repeat, please.
Yes, ma'am, your voice is also low. Can you please tell in the microphone?
Oh, me? I'm low?
Yes, ma'am, your voice is low.
Oh, all right. Did it change? Was it louder before? Did it change?
Yes, ma'am. And I guess it's the same.
Huh, that's interesting. Okay, I can be louder or I can go closer to the microphone. Or if it's really, really low and you can't hear me, I can log out and log back in too.
No,
you let me, okay? I'll speak louder for now, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so when you're ready with your kites,
Yes, ma'am, we are ready.
okay. Now this is just an idea. Remember. You can go this way, like a couple folds on one piece of paper, or you can make one complete unit, put it aside, make one complete unit and put it aside. So if you'd like to make complete units, you can do that. So I'm going to make this one complete now. But if you would like to just do the next step on all these, then you'll know that I will continue with this one. Does that make sense? So
Yes,
you can choose the method you want, okay? So now we flip over. You want the smooth side and the wide part at the bottom. So if you want to, then you would flip all of them over. But I'm not going to do that, okay? And then the right side goes up. And you want two things to happen. This meets the edge and it's tugs tight right here, a pivot point.
Ma'am, can you repeat again, ma'am? I
Yes,
didn't
of
get
course.
it.
Yes. Okay. So this, so you must flip over, no more kite. Don't see the kite. The widest part of the papers at the bottom. You lift up the right
Yes, ma'am.
corner, lift the right corner, and right
Yes, ma'am.
here, you must make a pivot point. So that means it'll be tight. It'll bisect that corner, that angle. So maybe do that first. And then you want this corner to match up with this edge of the, this edge of the triangle. So right there, it's
Yes,
gonna,
ma'am.
okay, then careful creasing and crease very well. So then if you
Yes,
want,
ma'am.
you could do that on all of these. And don't try to rush. You can go at your own pace.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
I will do both the sides or only the right side?
Oh, yes, good question. Only the right.
Okay, ma'am.
Or the right side.
Right. Yeah, only the right. And unfold. Go back to the kite. We see the kite like this. Open the right side. See your crease on the right side. Take the left flap, go past the middle, drag it over to, oh, did I say left? I mean right. The right side, drag it to match up with that line. All the way. And then again, you should notice that this crease matches with the middle. And then re-close the flap on the right. So they're kind of overlap.
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Oh, great. Should I repeat? It's
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Repeat? Okay. So we were here like this. Unfold. Go back to the kite. Open the right. See the crease. Take the left side and drag it over to meet this crease. And you'll know because it hits the line and the center crease matches with the center. And then just refold the right side and it will also line up with the center. And then flip again to the back side and you want the widest part at the bottom. You see this crease we have, use that crease. No new crease, use that one. And now it will not line up with the edge. That's okay. And the last thing to do is, oh, that's a cute picture. The last thing to do is bring this corner to this point and this point. Make them match up. And it will not touch the bottom. That's okay. So tight corner here and nice point there.
I'm gonna do that again.
Prabhu Datta, please stop the screen sharing because the origami is not being shown.
Yeah, not full screen.
I'm successfully done this time.
Successfully done.
Sometimes it's easier to fold away.
Ma'am, it's done.
Yes,
So
ma'am, it's done.
you can turn it around so it's more comfortable. You have the open white part on the right, and then you bring this flap, just the top layer. This is the corner, and this is the corner. You want to bring this flap to connect that corner with this and make a point. You don't care if this fold matches that fold. It will not match. It's okay. Okay, then crease very well. And second piece is done. If you're folding that way.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you join the two pieces?
Oh, you want to join already? Sure. Usually I make all the pieces and then I join. because when I start joining, I want more, I want more, I want to finish. So I wait until I'm finished with all of them. But yes, you can join as you're making them this time. So this is very fun. Don't worry if you're not ready to join. I will show all at the end. So
Ma'am, can we do it with more than 6 pieces?
no, you can't do more than 6. One star is 6 pieces. If you make more, then you're starting a second star. Then you need to make 12, so you have a second star. But in one star, you can only fit 6.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so if you really want to start putting together, don't worry, everybody does not have to start this yet. So you have them facing the same way. So the solid color point is on the right, and the part with white is on the left, if you have white on your paper, or the opening. If you look inside here, you have 2 flaps. This is one flap that can open all the way, but then you also have this kind of squared off flap. Let me see there. I'll just see how it's kind of squared off. So you want to make sure that you put this new piece, this part, under both this one and this one, not just here. That won't stay. If you put it here, it kind of stops right there. So put it under both. It should just reach the top point perfectly. And then you make a new crease to wrap this around. Wrap around the point. And then you tuck this underneath.
First time it seemed to be difficult, but now it seemed to be easy.
Yeah, yes, exactly. In the beginning, it seems kind of difficult. And this flap might kind of go up, but once you add more, it will stay down. So that's 2 together.
Ma'am, the complete star is made. Ma'am, have you fixed the pieces with glue, or is it just held together by the folds?
Yes, yes.
Held
No
together
glue, no tape, no glue,
holes.
no staples. That's another beauty of origami.
Yeah,
All these
it
things
is only
I
made by
showed you,
the holes.
no glue.
Origami is only made by folds, no glue and no
Glue.
scissors. Yeah.
Right, right. No glue. No glue.
Ma'am, no need of glue.
No need, right? Okay, let's continue.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this is the solid
Yes.
side, no kite. We can't see the kite.
In your origami, there is no need of glue.
Origami, no glue.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so bottom right corner goes up, and this has to be tight pivot point, and then this matches up with the edge. Okay, crease well, unfold, flip it over back to the kite, open the right, see this crease, drag the left flap over to match the crease, and this crease will match up with the middle. So many hints in origami. Origami is very hints. Close this. Then flip to the back side again. See your crease here. Refold. Use that crease. It will not match up. That's okay. And then we bring this flap down. I'm going to turn it around. It's easier to fold away from you. So this and this are the 2 points. So right about there and there. If this one doesn't get exactly to the corner, see mine's a little bit away, it's okay.
Ma'am, it's somewhere looking like a bird.
Yeah? It looks, yeah, like a sailboat maybe? Looks interesting.
Ma'am, it looks like a mix of a bird and a sailboat.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
Only one
I
piece
was
we
going to say.
Okay, so next one. We're on the smooth side.
can we make a bird in one piece, madam?
Make more than one piece? You mean, what do you mean?
Only one piece. In one piece we can make a bird. Can we? Or not, madam? It will not possible.
Like this piece, you mean? Or a model? Like,
Ma'am, can you make a bird with one paper
One
only?
piece of paper. No.
make a bird?
Ma'am, he is telling, can you make a bird with one piece of paper only?
Yes,
Make a-
ma'am, we can.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You can make anything with one piece of paper. You can make a chair. Not to sit on, but you can make
Yeah,
a
Can
yeah.
I show, ma'am, can I show my star I have made
You
yesterday?
finished?
No, ma'am, and another type of star.
Oh, let's wait until we finish this, okay?
Yes.
Ma'am,
And
can
then
you show that joining again? That of that these folds.
show the joining. Is that what you want? The assembly? Is that the request? So when you're ready to put them together, you need to have them face the same way. And this is going to be it's called a tab. And then you put in the pocket. And this top flap, that's not the pocket because it will just slide out. You want to go under the next layer. See this layer? So we're going to put like this. And then it kind of just stays right there. That's what we want. And you want to rotate, keep this at the right spot so that the point goes to the top. In fact, I just like to keep it closed. I don't open the door. I just go like this because the paper knows where to go. Keep this folded up. And then when it's right inside, then you close this side, wrap it around, make a nice point at the top, and then stick it under. Okay. Now, if I want to add on to the other one I have, see, I just put in like this. You don't have to open the door like this. Oh, nope, wrong spot. I have to put it in there. And then I close this.
It forms a
Ma'am, I
star.
have made 3 of them.
You made
Ma'am, is
3.
it okay if ma'am, in the last step of making one of the units, is it okay that the right side, the below line, it touches the
Touches the bottom, touches the
yeah,
fold. Yeah, it's
yeah,
okay.
is it okay?
It's
Okay.
okay. Yeah. Sometimes it just does. This is it's called a forgiving model. Means it's okay if you make some little errors or some things that are off, not precise. It's okay. It will forgive you. It's a forgiving model. So I think you guys are ahead of me. I think you're folding faster than I am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah. So I will finish my pieces. Where am I from? I am from the United States. I live in St. Paul, Minnesota. If you know the geography of the United States, I live in the middle, in the north. My state has a border with Canada.
Ma'am, what's the name of the state?
Minnesota.
Yes, ma'am, I know.
You know?
Minnesota. Yes, ma'am.
Minnesota. And right next to Minnesota on the right, if you look at the map, oh, I made a bad point, is Wisconsin. And that is my home state. That's where I grew up and that's where I was born. That's where my mom lives.
Ma'am, my aunt lives in Houston, Texas.
Your aunt?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, wow. Houston's nice. Very nice weather.
Ma'am, where I go to learn art, ma'am, my sir can make, ma'am, he has make a fire station with 3 pieces of paper.
What
Cardboard. Ma'am, it was so beautiful.
With 3 pieces of paper?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, nice.
Ma'am, not drawing. It was a craft.
Yeah. Okay, so for anyone who might need help, now we're getting to the end. And so you should have the layers on top. If they start to overlap, you want them, the ones you're working on top. So this one goes in here. And remember, it goes behind that one. Fits right up against this edge. Wrap it tight. Slip this underneath. And then it'll pretty much line up here, but we need to put the one that's underneath on top because we need to fit it in here. So a little bit of shifting around for the layers. You just have to play with it a little bit. And then I want to show you something. Oh, I missed the extra pocket. There we go, the squared off pocket, that one. And the other parts might start to come apart a little bit, but that's okay, you can fix it. I want to show you something, 2 things really cool about it at the end, or maybe you can figure it out. Oh, and I made a bad point. Okay, so this is the front when it's complete. And this is the back when it's complete. So it looks nice on both sides. That's why it's called vice versa star or vice versa. And how many pieces of paper do we use?
I'm 6.
6.
I'm 6.
What is a shape that is sided? Is it like a cube or a triangle? What's a 6-sided shape?
Ma'am, hexagon.
Yeah. Do you see a hexagon in here somewhere?
Ma'am, in the middle of the star.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is at the middle of the star.
I love it. Yes.
Ma'am, it's very nice.
And if your hexagon is a little off, you just push your pieces around. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, can you again say that how to join?
Yes, of course. Do you want me to start from the beginning?
No, ma'am, from joining only.
Okay, so you have one like this. Don't forget you have to go under both layers, this top layer and this one. And then the point goes up to the top. Wrap, this piece will be flat. You wrap it around, make a brand new crease, and then stick it underneath, tuck it underneath. And then probably when you end, the last piece you did will be on top, and the piece you first started with will be on bottom, and you need to bring the bottom one to the top. And then you open this flap. You have to be a little more rough with it than you think you do. You can't be super gentle. And then you need to lift the flap, see where it's going to go. Not there, it has to go behind here. So just slightly move this over and put it in place. And then repeat the closing part. and then tuck it in. And these might stick
This
up a
last
little
step
bit.
of joining is more important, madam.
Repeat, please.
Well, the star is very nice.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. It's by Lydiane Siqueiras.
Yes, ma'am. It's very nice.
Yes.
No, ma'am, I can't.
I want to see the joining again.
You need to see the assembly again?
Ma'am, can you repeat that because I was not able to see the other piece.
Of course, yes. Do you want me to show from the beginning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have all your 6 pieces?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, great. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I'm done with my star.
Oh, great. Maybe when everyone or most people are
Ma'am,
done.
your star is very nice.
Great. Good.
Music is awesome.
Whoever still needs to start, this is how you begin. So you don't have that crease. So they're both 2 pieces. They're both facing the same way. Ooh, they look like sharks. Open mouth, tail. Okay, so the smooth or the solid color tail or spike goes inside the pocket of one, and the pocket is also, it's this part right there behind the right angle. It's not just behind this because then it won't stay. It's behind this, and it kind of stops right there. And then you also notice that it goes up to the point pretty much. And then you want to wrap this around. This is a new fold. You want to wrap that around. And then you just want to tuck that underneath the flap. Okay, so this goes under here. And then this wraps around. And tuck. Wrap and tuck. And then I would add on going counterclockwise. Then your new piece, the solid color, no white, the skinny part, goes inside the next one under both flaps. 1, 2.
Ashita, here is very nice. Ashita, here is very nice. Classics. Very nice.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. Anyone else need to see the beginning of the assembly? This Vice Versa Star by Lydiane Siqueiras. Everybody doing fine? So I know we're a little bit past our time. That's okay with me, if it's okay with you. And if everyone finishes, I hope you finish, or you understand how to finish, maybe we could make one more quick little surprise. Something that goes a little faster.
Ma'am,
How's
this
everyone
can be
doing?
very nice Christmas decoration.
Ma'am, very nice. It will be a very nice Christmas decoration. Yes, ma'am. She's correct.
And you can make big or small, any size. Once you understand, you can make any size you want.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone still working?
Yes, ma'am. I'm working. My mom,
Okay. Okay, no problem. But do you understand?
I'm making.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Sometimes it's people just go at different paces. That's fine. So if you
I'm
want,
going with the 5th piece.
oh, good. Okay. I'll just say if you want to fold with me again, sometimes I do live videos on Facebook or Instagram. And I also teach every Friday at the MoMath from New York. And I have my own private classes too.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, have you seen my star?
Yes, I'd like to see.
It is very nice.
Orange and yellow, is that what I'm seeing? Beautiful. I love it. Yeah, that's great. Who else is ready to show theirs?
Ma'am, I am. My mom, Amvi. My
Okay.
mom showing it.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Does anyone want me to keep showing the assembly? Someone else ready? Oh, I see a star coming. Jat Harf.
Ma'am, can I sew? Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can I sew? Ma'am, can I sew my star?
Show your star, yes. Ooh, purple, green, yellow. Nice. Beautiful. Good folding.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do you think you'll remember everybody and you can make it again? I see it now. Nice. Yes, there it is. Good. Great job.
Ma'am, I have made another craft before. Can I sew now?
Yes, you may.
Ma'am, like this a lantern.
Oh, beautiful.
And this.
All these beautiful, is that paper too?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, all these beautiful paper crafts. I love them.
Thank you, ma'am.
It all uses mathematics, isn't it?
Say that one more time.
Ma'am, it all uses mathematics, isn't it?
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I'm going to show you a puppy my younger brother has made.
Okay.
He has done some craft.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
He
Cute.
made 2 puppies.
Is it 3D?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my gosh. That's lovely. Very creative.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I made a cat and a lotus.
A what and a lotus?
A cap and a lotus.
A cap and a lotus. Oh my gosh, yes. Wonderful. Oh, you guys that's great. Keep going. Keep folding. I love it. Very
Thank
nice.
you, ma'am.
Who is still folding the star?
Ma'am,
Anyone still folding?
Ma'am, the last 6th piece.
Okay.
I'm only last 6 minutes.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have completed. Can you see?
You've completed. Great.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I want my other device to join, but I'm unable.
Oh. Maybe the directors know what to do.
Yes, ma'am, now it came.
Oh, good.
I'm going to fold all.
Okay. Please let me know if you need to see the assembly again.
I have also made a paper bag. Can I sew now?
Yes, you can.
I'm sewing. Ma'am, like this.
I'm not. Oh, yes. Pink bag with purple leaf.
Ma'am?
Is that what I'm seeing?
Ma'am, I have completed the star.
Wonderful.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have completed. Ma'am, may I show?
Yes, please.
If we want to, we can stick the star. There is no problem.
There's no problem with what?
Ma'am,
I see an all white star. Beautiful.
thank you, ma'am.
Very nice. I think everyone has finished the star. I want to teach you one more thing. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so new piece of paper, everyone. And let's see, or maybe I could teach you, well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, would you like, let's see, would you like something practical or would you like something for the holiday?
Ma'am, practical.
Practical, okay, great. That was the first answer I heard. Okay, so it does not matter what paper you have, does not matter the size, but again, needs to be square.
Ma'am, what we will do now?
How many papers we need? One piece of paper. It's going to be a surprise. It's a little bit of a practical model. I also like practical origami. Like this is practical, a little box, because you can use it. But that's not it. That's not what we're going to make. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can we adjust with a rectangular paper?
Yes, of course.
Okay, ma'am.
You mean cut your rectangular paper to a square? You can, that's what you should do. Cut your rectangle to a square. Yes, please do that.
Ma'am, again a star or something like 3D?
What we're making? Yeah, it's kind of 3D. It's practical. It's something you can use, practical. Okay, it's a surprise. So first, if you have a white side, you want the white side on the table. Color side up. And we're going to orient the paper like a square and bring the bottom flat side to the top.
What's the dimension?
It doesn't matter. Mine is 6 inches by 6 inches, or I think 15 centimeters, but it can be bigger or smaller. It's okay. Any size will work.
Okay, ma'am.
Just has to be square. So fold bottom to top. So fold the square in half to make a rectangle.
Yes, ma'am.
And then unfold, rotate, and then that crease you just made is now vertical, and you want to repeat. The bottom goes up to the top. And unfold. So now in your square, you have like a plus or a cross. Okay, now you're going to rotate again. So you orient your paper like a diamond, and you're going to bring the bottom point to the top point. Crease well. Unfold. Rotate clockwise. So this crease you just made from point to point is going vertically. And now the bottom point to the top point. And when you unfold, in your square or your diamond, whichever way you look at it, you should have a plus and an X, a cross and an X. Okay, continuing. Now we are going to bring the corners to the center, but hold on before you start. Maybe you have done this before, like with a fortune teller, you know, where you do like this, but it's easy to get them to be off or to have gaps or something. So I'm going to give you 2 hints, okay? So first, what you want to do is not focus so much on the middle, but focus on keeping the triangle you're making in the borders, in its own borders. That's one hint. The next hint is to do 2 opposite corners to the center first. So 2 opposites, and then
Are we making a box?
Oh, no, we're not. Good guess.
Envelope?
No, not quite an envelope. I love your guesses, though. Oh, see, I have a little gap there, but it's better than normal. Any other guesses? Remember, it's practical.
I have a diamond.
A diamond? No,
Ma'am,
we're
it's a
not.
game day and night.
It's a game day and night? No.
Ma'am, a frog.
Okay, everyone have this? This is called the blint space, by the way. So when you bring the four corners to the center,
Ma'am, which fold?
blints. Blints. It's from named from a German pastry. Okay.
I'm done.
Done? Okay, good. Now I'm going to zoom in. So now we want to just focus on one triangle. The flap here, this edge, we're going to just bring out and down to lay along the folded edge. Kind of like a kite fold. Do you see it being half of a kite fold? Okay, I'll show that
I'm
again.
like the altitude of a triangle.
Yes, the altitude of a triangle. Okay, we want to go like that. So we brought this side of the triangle to the bottom, unfold. Now we bring this side of the triangle down to the bottom fold, to the base of the triangle. Try and make a nice point in the corner. And then unfold. Okay, now the crease goes farther than this. It extends here, but just where I am drawing the pen lines, that is where we want to pull the paper in. Now you'll notice that the point wants to go down like this. We don't want it to go down. We want it to stay out like this. So push that point so it stays out and then recollapse the sides like this. And see how I'm pushing my fingers towards the center? So the side view, I'm making that stick straight up. So I don't let this come down like it wants to. I push this back.
Ma'am, could you repeat this step again?
Yes, of course. So did you fold these down?
Ma'am, just a minute.
Okay. This part's important.
Ma'am, I will fold the right side down first.
Either one, right and left, both need to be folded.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then you want to fold just where the pen mark is. You want to fold both together, but you'll notice the point starts to go inside or come towards you. You don't want that. You want it to stay away. So push it back and now try and fold both of those together to go down to the fold, like one hand on either side of the triangle, and then push your fingers towards the center, and you should make a triangle sticking straight up. It looks kind of like a
Ma'am, a shark's fin.
yeah, especially with my blue paper. Yes, yes. Okay, then.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I want to show you something. May I show?
Is it about this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, can you wait just 1 second? We're like in the middle.
Okay, ma'am.
middle of the fold. Okay. So once you have this, be sure it's nice and tight together and flat. And then you want to lay it down to one side and then the other side. So you make a crease in the middle. So I'm making this crease and this crease. Okay, so I should be able to just flip it back and forth. Then you'll notice there's a pocket inside that you kind of created. So you can put your finger in, or you can maybe use a pen or something. You want to do an origami, what's called a squash. It's so much fun. You have to open all the way to the point and then squash down. Squash like that. Okay, let me show that again. So you've got your shark fin And then you leave it sticking up, your shark fin. And then you put something inside or open it with your finger, and you want to keep the bottom together. See how it wanted to come apart like that? We don't want that. Keep the bottom parts together, and then open this up, and then just squash down, push it down. And it should make kind of like that kite shape again.
I'm like this.
Yes, looks great. And the point, correct, the point
Is it like this?
this. Yes. The two that I see, yes, looks correct. Anyone else want to check?
Ma'am, can you please do it again as I got disconnected?
Okay, we're going to do it on this side, okay? So now everyone turn, and we're going to do the opposite side. So again, we take that rectangle. No.
Do all the sides?
No, just two. Good question. Just two opposites. And then we're going to bring this edge to the folded flat base edge of this triangle. I'm going to make a point over here and crease all the way. Crease it well. Then we're going to unfold. So that side of the triangle got to come down. Now we're going to bring this side of the triangle down to the fold. Everybody gets to take a turn. And I broke the corner of my paper. It ripped. It's okay. It's just paper. Okay, then unfold. Now it's from the center to the corners. That part of what we just folded, because the crease also extends here, but we don't care about that. And then the center part. These two sides, we're going to put one finger behind each side, and we're going to try and fold it again, but there's that center. We don't want you to come, we want you to be a shark fin. So push that away, and then fold these together. Just refold on the same creases. Push your fingers together so you get the shark fin in the middle. I like that. Shark fin, that's easy to remember. That's the side view. Okay, and you might need, and then don't forget to lay it down to the right and the left. So then it knows what the base is. It knows to stay together at the bottom. And then you get to do the squash, the very fun squash. So keep the two sides of the bottom together, open it up with something. If my paper was bigger, I could use my finger. Use my pen and open all the way to the point here. And then a squash is pushing down like this. And if you'll notice, if you squash, it's easy to squash crookedly, but this point,
Ma'am?
Yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, I'm not able to do it. Ma'am, my paper totally ripped.
Okay, mine's ripped a little too, but
I'm like this.
Mine is totally ripped, ma'am. I'm not able to do it.
let's see, who's talking?
Ma'am, Amvi. Ma'am, it's in the name of Ipsita Padhi.
Okay, let's see. Are you holding it up?
No, ma'am.
No, okay. I mean, is it like completely ripped, like the paper's ripped in half, or can you just kind of keep going?
It's completely ripped in half.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you could tape. In this instance, I think it's okay to tape back together.
I think I can use another paper.
Oh, of course. Yes, of course we can use another paper.
So can you repeat it?
Okay, let me finish this part and then I'll repeat quickly, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Do you remember the folds up until now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, try that. Try that. It's okay if you don't remember, but
I have done.
So now if you have two opposite sides complete, now what we're going to do is lift up the side, hold it up like a wall, like this. I'm holding it up, and we're going to just pick it up, and you're going to make this point now meet the other two points in the center. So if it's like this and you just go to drag it, it doesn't work as well. But if you pick it up and then pull it in, that should work. And then make a new crease. And then we spin it around and repeat. So I suggest to lift it up like we did the shark fin, and then bring this point to meet the others in the center.
Ma'am, like this?
Yes. Yeah. So they should both be in the center, and you should have the squash. If it's oriented like mine, a squash on the top, a squash on the bottom. Okay, then we're going to flip it over, and it's, say how it's a rectangle now. We're going to make it portrait view. Do you know portrait and landscape? This is like landscape. The length is this way, and now we're going to make the short sides be the top and the bottom, and then the center crease, we are going to use that and just fold the top to the bottom. And then whatever happens with these little things,
It acts like a bow.
yes, it does. You guessed it. And usually you have to turn it around to see. Any guess what it is?
I'm a gift box.
I'm a gift box.
Yes, it's like a gift
Ma'am,
box.
2D gift.
Hello. It can be a little note too. Hello, I'm glad we met.
Ma'am, what's the time there?
I like it. I think it's cute. Looks like a present.
Ma'am, what's the time there?
What is the time? It's 10:39 in the morning.
Ma'am, here it's 10:09 p.m.
Exactly.
Gosh, it's late.
12 hours.
Ma'am, 12 hours and 30 minutes.
But are you on holiday vacation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Or no school, right? When do you go back to school?
Ma'am, on 1st January.
Okay. And are you going to school in person, or are you going to school online?
Online.
Online.
Yes, okay, online. We are here too. The person whose paper ripped and you need a repeat, do you still need repeat? Or did you remember?
Ma'am, actually, I used a paper which is colored by two sides, so it's not just looking great.
Oh, I think that sounds great. Like the white might be red or something.
Yes, ma'am, both the sides are red.
Oh, it's okay. I think it's okay because the bow sticks out.
I have used a white paper.
White paper is great too. You could color this if you want to.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, great. You guys are so creative. I know you'll come up with something.
Ma'am, then it is over, or we'll do next step?
Excuse me, ma'am.
But after this is the end.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to show something.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, this is a butterfly.
Oh, it's beautiful. I like it with the
Thank you,
three
ma'am.
big wings. It looks like it's gonna fly away. Very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, you're so creative.
Hello, friends.
Ma'am, my ones.
Listen to me carefully. On behalf of Regional Science Center, I want to speak to you, all of you. I enjoyed it, and I was enjoying also the children's activity. They are curious, and children, because it is night 10 p.m. night, and you people will be having all dinner and then going to bed, and Miss Kathleen also will be having more activities throughout the day. So I would request all of you to have patience, and I request Miss Kathleen to speak at least 2 minutes regarding her hobby or something like that to our children and to motivate, and then we'll be having end of the program.
Okay. Well, it started out as a hobby, origami did, but now it's my life. I loved it so much, I made it my life. But yes, origami has been my hobby since I was in 4th grade, and I loved it so much when I first started, because just like this, I thought, no cuts, no glue. No, this is amazing. You can do all one piece of paper. This is it. And to this day, I am amazed what you can do with one piece of paper. But I think another reason that I have stayed loving origami is because it has opened so many doors for me. I have traveled and met many people in different countries and met them at a cafe or written emails with them and told them I would be in their country, or they've come to me. And I've made many friends through origami. And sometimes that's the only thing we have in common, is that we love origami, but we still have a great friendship. And another thing that I love about origami is that I can share my talent with anyone. I can teach someone who's 7 years old. I can share it with someone who's 97 years old. And there's so many different things to fold. Things are being constantly created. There are many creators out there. You're never done learning origami. There's always things to learn. And there are many different levels. There's easy origami, basic, and there's intermediate, and there's high intermediate, and there's complex, and there's modular, and there's useful. There's so many things you can do. And I could try creating too. You could try creating. And another thing that I love about origami is that it's rather inexpensive. And it's portable. All you need to do is bring your paper with you. If you're, when we get back to our regular lives, you can bring your paper. If you're waiting at the doctor or waiting at the bus stop, you just pull out your paper and you can do your hobby. If you like carpentry, you can't carry your wood with you. But origami is very easy to bring along. And I guess the last reason that I'll say I love origami, and I would encourage you to experiment more with origami, is that it helps your memory. Like, I don't know if I expressed this enough, but these models I have memorized because I teach them. I don't have everything memorized, but also, it's helped me with spatial relations, because you have to figure out how you can put these pieces together. You did that today too. And if you remember the models, you'll be working on your memory. It's also so great to share if you want to share with someone in your family or a friend who was not able to come and learn this today. And it also was the last thing I was going to say. Oh, there's math. There's so much math in here. There's a lot of mathematics in origami that you could talk about, and you can.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and if it was your first time, I hope you enjoyed your introduction to origami, and keep folding.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, the object you created using origami in the second time, ma'am, what is it?
What do you mean the second time?
It is a message box. You can write the message inside.
Oh, what we folded? This one?
Yes, ma'am.
It's just a little note card.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, my note card didn't turn well as a note card, but it turned well as something else.
Oh, what
Can I
did it
show
turn?
it?
Yes, uh-huh.
Very interesting, ma'am. Very interesting. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. It was very interesting.
This one.
Oh, yes, very interesting. See, now you can create your own model. You can make it into something different.
Ma'am, I
This
had
was
an
an
origami.
accident.
Ultimately, what I could see, Miss Kathleen, actually, you have made good number of friends in India. Now, children like you, love you, and they want to follow you also. And some of them I could observe, they have made a significant development earlier also. Because as you told, you started your hobby standard 4, and here some students are there who started their hobby after their birth, I think. So I hope children enjoy it, parents also enjoy it, and we all at the same time thank you, Miss Kathleen, for attending this program on behalf of Regional Science Center Bhubaneswar and Odisha Vigyan Academy at the same time. So hope we meet again in future if you permit us to invite, and then we request our children to join you again at some other point of time. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Have good night to all of our children and teachers
Good
and
night.
Thank you, ma'am.
students.
Thank you, sir.
Good
And
night.
for Miss Kathleen, it is a nice, good day. Thank you. Thank you
Excuse me,
all.
ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes?
ma'am, what is your Instagram ID? I wanted to follow you.
Oh, yes. It's origami and you. Hold on 1 second. Can you grab a card quick, Mom? Yeah, I don't really encourage young students to have Instagram or Facebook, but if your parents do, this is my business, and then so I do live videos, folding, and sometimes I do collaborations with friends.
Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I had an origami period when I was in kindergarten.
Oh
Yes,
yeah. Nice.
ma'am.
Okay, everybody got it? Who wanted it?
Children, did you note it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Origami and you.
Yes.
Okay.
So you try to have a contact with Miss Kathleen
I
and
would.
learn and develop your spirit of thinking and creativity. And this is, as Miss Kathleen told, is inexpensive and can be carried out anywhere. So thank you all, and good night to children, and have a nice day to Miss Kathleen once again, and hope happy Christmas to all of you.
Sir, will we get a recording of this session?
On
This
YouTube.
is there on YouTube. We can repeatedly see it on YouTube. And if you
Ma'am, you
know
had
the
any
address,
YouTube channel?
I tell you, this is the address of RSC Bhubaneswar, Regional Science Center, short form RSC Bhubaneswar, and you can repeatedly see that and do it for your practice.
Excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
So children, please,
Ma'am, you have any
you
YouTube
all
channel?
thank you at the same time. Write down your feedback in the chat box to Miss Kathleen. We are grateful to you, Miss Kathleen, for learning and encouraging us. Write down, and I will close it.